are you feeling? You say, I feel nice.
What's your name again?
Patience.
Patience
Alaso.
Alaso. I don't know. What are your hopes for this audition in particular?
This first one, obviously,
Yeah.
I am expecting to go to the next round
All right.
because as time progresses and as I progress in the competition, I'm hoping to be mentored. I'm hoping to improve in any floor, whatever it could be. So I'm hoping to go through. And above all, I'm hoping to express myself in the song that I'm going to be ministering
I
before
love
you.
your confidence.
Thank you.
I'm thinking you sit with God enough to know that this is not something you act. This is who you are.
It is.
All right. What song are you doing for us today?
This is a move.
Tasha Cobbs.
Yes, it is.
Get on. Come on.
Thank you. Bodies are still being raised. Giants are still being slain. Oh God, we believe it. Yes, we can see it. The wonders are still what you do. We are here for you. Come and do what you do. We are here for you. Come and do what you do. We set our hearts on you. Come and do what you do, 'cause we need a move. We need a move. Miracles happen when you move. Healing is coming in this room. Miracles happen when you move. Healing is coming. This is a move, yeah. This is a move, yeah. This is a move, yeah. We need a move.
Miss Alaso. Number one, okay, you have a powerful and unique voice. Then you have a very good range, and I love the fact that you are not afraid. You know, you are daring. You're like, it's an audition, but let me do whatever I can do with my voice, and I think that's a good thing. I love your dynamics. That it's a song we all know, but you got it and kind of tried to personalize it. Of course, that can easily backfire, right? But I love the fact that you are that daring. In some cases, I felt like you could have had more control, but for me, overall, I liked your performance, and it's a yes from me.
Projection right, elasticity right, next step, next round right, yes.
I personally think I agree with what they're saying, but I think you have a lot of head tones. Does that, like, you use your head so much vocally? I think I would love to hear what happens when you do your breath. That's why a lot of tones are right, but you struggle to really be comfortable when placing them. And with so much head tones comes a lot of noise, but you try to still stay sweet. So I think we can work with that and help build from what you already have. So it's a yes, I think, from all of us.
Can you praise Cinderella?
What song are you doing for us today?
Yes, today I'm going to do Embozi ya Coco.
Okay,
Yes.
whenever you.
Okay, I just have I just have one question. Like you defined who Chiberu Vincent is. I love conscious Christian rapper. But if I may ask, because you said you talked about this message of sexuality, masturbation, and pornography, and all that. But are you, from what you're saying, are you saying you've defined the boundaries of your ministry, and like for you, like for example, would I be right to say that every song I will expect from Chiberu will be around drug abuse and that, like that's your how, like are those the boundaries of your ministry? Like that's the only thing you hope to be doing?
Not really, but I will say 80% of the content I do will be in that line. But definitely, we do some lighter topics, depending, because this message is for, I can say, kind of mature audiences, maybe 16 and above. But then there is when you have an audience of kids around 7, 8, 10, they need to know about Christ. Yes, I have music helping them to come closer to Christ, all preaching out to other people, but my heart and the biggest part of my message is still in that line. Yes, though you can expect anything different at any time.
All right.
Yes.
Uncle Enemo, Chitovu Zoe.
Oh,
All right, whenever you're ready, tell us about Embozi ya Coco.
yes. Obudde bwakinnyika gobe mu matulutulu awo emizira enduulu okuva emitala n'ebisaanikira ekyalo nali nkyebase nze bye byanzija mu tulo omukadde w'okukyalo ku myaka 7 yali azadde omwana wa bulenzi era yamutuuma Koko erinnya alikwata ekyekinyusi ky'emboozi eno tusagaasagana sigala nange paka ku nkomerero wadde n'emboozi ya Koko ffenna etukwatako gwe gundi yongeza beesi tandika okutottola ebyatuuka ku Koko bikaabya ate bisanyusa. Mu myaka gy'obuto buli kimu kyatandika bulungi, wuuyo akuzaava obuse muvubuka mulungi, abamukazi ako kazungu abalala kalungi, kubanga yali mwero muwanvu omunyirivu okukamala buli muwala ku kyalo nga yeegwanyiza Koko, n'abazadde ku kitundu nga batenda Koko empisa, wadde kungulu yali muvubuka eyeegombesa, munda mu ye yalina ekizibu ekimulya munda, asirikidde akituddeko talina gwakigamba, enjala ennuma oba ntumyeyo akakomando nedda, kangende mu verse 3 wuliriza emboozi ya Koko. Wadde Koko yali afunye okubuulirirwa okwensi, teyafuna okubuulirirwa ku nsonga za kuvubuka. Lumu aba ali ku ssimu ye akola research, notification nejja eno ye yamuwa byayesanga ng'agenze ku sayiti z'obuseegu, yagalidiisa n'olugi n'assaamu earphone n'alaba obuseegu obwa buli ngeri, gattako nokeme bwokola masturbation. Bwe yamala yawulira ensonyi nnyingi mulimu ye nga ne bwagenda mu church takyasobola kusaba, ekikolwa kiri kyafuuka addiction gyali. Amakulu g'erinnya Koko gawulirize bulungi, buli nnyukuta eri mu linnya erina kyetegeeza. Ke kisobola okutuuka ke ku buli omukisobola okutuuka ku buli omu kyentegeeza. Bantu bangi basirikidde ekizibu kino, nsaba tuveeyo tukirwanise openly. Tomanya tunaatasa emirembe egiriddako. Koko yali yalokoka naye nga Koko teyakyusibwa. Koko mu kyaki nga tatera kuŋŋaana. Bwe yagezaako gugu n'abadokita okuggyawo ekizibu kino, Koko teyasobola kiwangula. Yayitira mu kigambo okusobola okukiwangula mu kigambo ekya Bayibuli. Ababeebulaniya 10:25 yamuyamba nnyo. Yayinanga okuŋŋaana abeere mu discipleship, Bible study, ezo ze zaamunnula. Eno ebadde emboozi ya Koko ffenna etukwatako, oba mukyala oba musajja. Vix de Luga Phonics.
What?
Vix de Luga Phonics.
Okay. Mr. Vincent, this is what I'll say. Number one, you are a good storyteller. So, like, when you when you start to sing, someone might even forget to focus on the dynamics, like the musicality of your piece, and they want to follow the story. And of course, I know there is a lot of things that make a good minister, right? So for you, I think you're a good storyteller, which I also believe is a strength. You Oli Mutovu, you look to be like you have to be a very confident man, but I don't know what happened today. Like sometimes I could hear your voice shaking. I'm like, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So for me, because you're a good storyteller and you have something that probably you have to tell the world. I want to throw a bait. Like I want to throw a bait. Yakubazala nkusindike ku the next round because
Thank you
of
so much.
because of the uniqueness of what you're doing. But this is not to say that you've given me the best performance today. So, but because of what I've said, it's going to be a yes from me. So you pray hard
Thank you
that
so much.
someone else feels the same way.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Mr. Vincent Chiberu,
Yes, please.
you're an activist for a cause close to righteousness, according to the Bible and the scriptures.
True.
And I hope you practice what you're preaching.
Yes, because from a certain point, I was there. I'm talking about something I went through, and I know how hard it is to come out and say that I'm this. I know how hard it is, and I'm trying to create that people should speak about this, like drug abuse and alcohol. We need more people to speak that, yes, I struggled with this. This is what I did, in a perspective of ministers or churchgoers, not this time as scientists or what, or
Doctors.
yes, but in a perspective of a Christian, how can they overcome this vice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alojja ba politician wegendereze kuja kwetaaga lobbyinga fund za projects zino. I personally feel like there is something in there for a rapper, and I think you love your language.
True.
You do. And I'm going to give you my yes because there is a uniqueness to what you're doing.
Mr. Chiberu Vincent.
Yes.
I think they've told you everything about how good you can tell a story. They've told you, right?
Yes, thank you.
And it's one thing I really, really appreciate. And the activism beat, I love. Your creativity, I like. Your outfit, I'm amazed.
Thank you so much.
But super akagoye ako akachange kaine engeri gye kakufaananyizaamu naye okay, Abaganda balina olugero olugamba nti oba otya emikira teweetaba mu mazina gaaki
Gankima.
koze bulungi olugero olwo olumanyi. Ozze mu mazina g'enkima ate nkulaba weewala emikira. So mazina g'enkima ntegeezezza ki? Ekiri wano kitokota si kisaanikire. Kitegeera? So nze sandyagadde nnyo nno kusindika wali kyokya nga ndaba nze ndi muntu afaayo ennyo ku bantu benjagala. Mpulira nga nkutiiriddeko era saagala mbeere omu ku abo abagenda okusindika mu kyokyo okuggyako nga kyoyagala.
ye kyenjagala.
Kyoyagala. Kinkoze bulungi nti kyoyagala. Naye okwagala kyotasobola kukolerera ebiseera ebisinga kikulabisanga nakigwanyizi. So nze nga nze omukulu Vincent Kiberu ngenda kusindika nedda ssebo. Ngenda kusindika ku level eddako ku kyokya olw'okubanga okikoze eki okisabye naye tonnenyanga. Owulidde? Katuddemu tukulabe ku olwo. Naye kinaakuddira onaakiwulira. Toleese sitole ya Koko, katulinde eya Boko.
Can you praise Cinderella?
Who am I talking to?
Chaze Kevin Kalioa.
Yes, Chaze.
Yes, sir.
Chaze, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Do you qualify for these competitions?
I believe so.
Why? What are these competencies that make you believe so?
Well, first of all, the contest is called Can You Praise?
Okay.
I've been having issues with my faith. Then my friend encouraged me to be a part, but then it was a long struggle between me and her. And him. He's like, please go for it. Maybe this is what God wants you, because I've been doing other competitions which were secular and all that. And he's like, maybe it's this time. And I asked God for from December when I heard about this and the whole of last month, and I asked God, am I really a suitable worshiper? Then, funny enough, one day we were going to the overnight, me and my sister, an overnight prayer at our church. I told God that day that the only thing I want today is, the only thing I'm going to pray for is I want to be a worshiper. And I want to see you do something in me, because I've seen him change me really, really. So when we go to church, as the pastor was praying later in the night, he stops, he's like, someone here asked God that he wants to be a worshiper. The spirit of worship has come upon you. Wow. I'm like, I don't know who else prayed for that prayer, but it was mine. I had said it at home.
So today we have
it was
a
a
worshiper.
confirmation that I have to come and be a worshiper.
I think that's a beautiful thing.
It's
good
sir.
to have you on this platform.
Thank you, sir.
The God is answered.
Yes.
Wow, I love that. Okay, I cannot wait to see the worshiper. What are you doing today?
I'm doing Wonderful Love by Miss Choma. Yes, sir.
Okay, I can't wait. Please take it on.
Thank you.
Have you been waiting for someone else?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yes. Your love is so wonderful. Your love is so wonderful, so high. I can't get over it, so low. I can't get under it, so wide. I can't get around it, Jesus. You give me wonderful love. Yes, Jesus. You give me wonderful love. Your love is so wonderful. Your love is so wonderful, so high. I can't get over it, so low. I can't get under it, so wide. I can't get around it, Jesus. You give me wonderful love. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for healing me, Jesus. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for healing me, Jesus, thank you for loving me. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for healing me. Jesus. Thank you.
Uh, Mr. Uh,
Jose Kevin
Chelsea.
Kalio.
Yes, I don't know why my I don't want to be the first one to speak. My judges have put me in a tight spot, and the reason I didn't want to be the first to speak is because I love your story way more than your singing. Like it's
Afraid to annoy God because God is worshiper.
yeah. So number one,
Yes, sir.
I think when you're preparing for this particular audition, you decided to play it safe. Pick a very simple song that you know you can do, but to me, I feel even in its simplicity, you didn't do it a lot of justice. The that first moment when you go high, when you try to come back, there's a point you flattered. I don't know that you had that,
Yes, sir.
and I'm like, okay, even in its simplicity, still we are struggling. So yeah. Now, why I'm saying I'm in a tight spot because I love your story, and okay, whatever verdict comes from this, it doesn't take away what God has said. Because for me, the things God has said in my life, I've seen them come to pass. Sometimes not in the way I expected them to, but for me, for this particular, for what you've just given right now, in terms of song selection and the performance you've given me today, I wasn't convinced. So it's going to be enough from me today. If depending on what comes from the other judges, if it's a yes from them, then we have to improve on the next round. But if it's a no from them as well, don't lose the hope. Keep finishing your craft, and I believe you'll come back better and stronger.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Kaliowa, right?
Yes.
Kevin.
Yes.
So you have KKK.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How urgent is your need to do what you're doing right now?
Like when I was coming, I before I even came, I told God, like that day I'm talking about, I told God I'm so ready. It can be now or anytime. But as for me, I'm ready whenever He wants me to.
Because sometimes we reach places prematurely,
That's it.
baked. How long did you take away after you left the music thing? How long did you step back?
From church?
Yeah. From music, basically, from
music.
serving God.
Oh, like 2 years.
2 years. So this is you after 2 years.
No, last year, towards August, I think. Yes, that's when I
You
resumed.
resumed. Was it different?
Like, I don't get that question clearly.
Was it different from when you last were able to serve God?
Yeah,
What was different?
like, first of all, I had there is that fire that we always have whenever we are starting up new things. So I had that zeal once again, but in terms of me, when I was like delivering, like I've done here, I had my voice wasn't as good as it was back then, because I wasn't even singing at all.
So
not
is it
anything.
better now?
Yeah, it's better than how it was when I resumed.
Let's say if today is your last day at this talent search, what would you say you left with after you met us and what has been going on ground?
Well, First of all, I've met new people, new friends,
Amen.
and I've made connections. Like from friends, we connect and all that. We never know what happens, and we've had these fellowships before, like any auditions. So, and I've never seen it anywhere, like on a talent search thing,
Yeah.
like where you first talk about, we share and all that. We've shared a lot about how to accept even the no's or the yes, how we can deal with that,
Yeah.
and that is even not the end of the life. I mean, the journey is just maybe a new beginning to something else, maybe, or still a continuation. But I've really learned a lot. I don't know whether I can exhaust it all.
So you think you would come back for mentorship even when there is no's from judges?
Yes.
I would
yes,
love for you to stay and be mentored. August is too soon for you to resume serious ministry. You need to rebuild with God. The gift will always be there, but the relationship with God requires constant building and tending. I believe you need more time before you set out back to do this. And it doesn't mean stop singing. No, it just needs to continue being in the presence of God as you serve. I want you to be back, but not as a contestant, but as a team member that we are helping to mentor and build what is in there. Because there is something in there.
Thank you.
So I'm saying no, but I want you back.
Thank you.
Does that make sense? You
Exactly.
understand me?
Exactly.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. I wish whatever you have said makes sense to me. You said no?
Oh, you understand. Tell him to explain what I mean.
No. She said no, but she wants him back.
For there is this kind of discipleship, so it's open to anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, whether you've gone through or even someone who is not come to this
Okay.
competition, they can come.
Yeah. I really wanted to, for it to make sense. And I think it's the best I could wish him for. He's a devoted spirit. He's a humble guy. By the fact that you see him, he takes in criticism with a smile.
See that?
Can you praise tender as I? Can you praise tender as I?
Remind me again, who are we talking to?
I'm Okol Cynthia.
Okol Cynthia. How old is Okol Cynthia?
I'm 32.
32.
Yeah.
Who is Okol Cynthia?
Okol Cynthia is a lady that is born again.
Yeah.
And she loves music. She has so much passion to sing, and she has so much passion to help, especially worshipers, and to grow in that field. I lost my sight 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I had a brain tumor.
Yeah.
So the doctors, it was deteriorating my sight. So when the doctors told me to go and remove it to save the little sight, but instead after the operation I was not able to see.
Does that influence what you do musically? Is it something that inspires you to do what you do?
At first, yeah, I had passion to sing all throughout high school when I was young.
Yes.
But when I lost my sight, I was at university, and I was doing procurement. But when I finished campus, because I went back to finish. I first lost sight, then went back to finish. But when I finished, I was like, now what else can I do? I don't know anything else I can do. So I started finding myself. I started engaging myself in music, in choirs and just like that. That's how I developed even more passion for it.
I see.
Yes.
Thank you. We are first of all honored that you considered coming here. And I'd love to know, what song are you doing for us today?
I'm doing Everything by Ada.
All right. Whenever you're ready. Be louder, all right?
Okay. Okay, I sing. Waymaker, can you ever lose your way? The truth in life, is it possible for you to lie? Forever the same, can you ever make a mistake? You were more than my words could sing, you were everything. A waymaker, can you ever lose your way? The truth in life, is it possible for you to lie? Forever the same, can you ever make a mistake? You were more than my words could sing, you were everything. Everything, everything, you were everything. The first and last, and the distance in between. Everything, everything, you were everything. The first and last, and the distance in between. Everything, everything, you were everything. Everything, everything, you were everything.
Mizekwa, you have understood how to not get caught with certain things with your voice. So you stay in your lane. That's a good thing. But at some point, I think in life, you'll have to actually build some of the skills musically. Of course, because you grow, right?
Yes.
I love your tone. It's the mellow kind. I think I like your voice. And I would love to see what else you can do.
Okay.
I think it's a yes from me.
Thank you.
Miss Cynthia, it will be a yes from me. I know you are talented. Like I can feel that, but I don't know whether it's the song that didn't allow you to give me something like to give me a wow moment. Like it's one of those songs where you're like, this person knows how to sing, but that was it. So I'll give you a yes, but if assuming you make it to the next round, I think I'll need to hear more of Cynthia than just the normal. Because now when we look at Can You Praise, and you are up against many other people, we are looking for something really special, not just normal. Yeah, that's it for me.
Cynthia,
Yes.
this talent search is it's in form of an exclamation statement. Can you praise? I don't find meaning of this statement without a person like you. I don't say so much. It's a yes.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Oh, that means you get to go to the live shows at Vive Church, and we can't wait to see what else you bring to the table.
I'll do better.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thanks, you too.
Can you praise Tindereza?
Who am I talking to once again?
Musasizi Jimmy.
Sir says, how old are you again?
13 years.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Yes.
Piero iyakomyewo.
Nze ngenda mu P7 kati.
How are you going to handle this? Ogenda kukola otya? This is a very serious class.
I'll talk to the teachers if they allow.
If they
If
don't,
not, I'll come back after S4.
ojja tulindamu emyaka emirala ena okomewo.
Yes.
Musajja wa mafuta. Anyway, you're going to sing?
Yes.
What song are you doing for us today?
Sandra Subi Nsimye.
Whenever you're ready.
Wenkuba obufaananyi kwebyo byenzize mpitamu ndaba gabadde maanyigo wendaba byensimattuse ng'obuvuyo bungi gwanywezezza singa tabadde ggwe nandibadde tosi singa tabadde ggwe nandizirikidde ddala singa tabadde ggwe sandibadde kino kyendi leero yegwanyambye Mukama singa tobadde ku lwange sandisobodde era gwankumye
Jimmy,
Mukama.
ndowooza era nja kusaba Mukama kuume kubanga bambi. Wow. There is so much in you that God kye yeeterekedde mu ggwe. And I don't think you belong to this competition. Yes? Why? At 13 years and in P7, you are superficially talented. When I listen to your tone of voice, you have a very, very beautiful baritone. And I'm only wondering at 18, what will you be? So I will abstain from saying anything about your future in this talent search, because I think it should have been a yes from me. I know there are challenges with breath, there are challenges with highs, challenges with sustaining notes, but I'm very concerned about your education. So I abstain from giving my verdict.
Mr. Jimmy, can I ask you a question? Would you wait to come back again until you're done at least with this major class? You have a beautiful future, but it's going to be so hard to concentrate with this, especially because this is first term and the workload just continues to. You understand?
Yes.
Do you think you can allow us to wait for you and you come back when you're ready? But there is nothing like school is disturbing me, because you really are talented. If you want to know, yes would do for me, but I would prefer you really concentrate for P7 and you make sure you pass.
Yes.
You think you can do that?
I can do that.
I love that your dreams are big at this age, but we will wait for you. And when you come back, or they will not know what actually hit this nation. But you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
I will ask Judge Zabuli, being the initiator of this dream, I think this is a talent worth to be followed, helped in its area of convenience with school. So I would pray, please take it on. Yeah.
Okay, maybe Zabuli will comment on that. But yeah, personally, and I think Jimmy, you're going to leave this room very proud of yourself. Like at least each of them has said they're not saying no because you are not talented, but again, they do not want the talent such to stand in between your education. I don't know that's really okay. But for me, the whole time you were singing, I kept the thing that kept running through my mind is his voice is too mature for his age. I don't know if like I kept thinking if someone was just outside there or just behind there and listening to you, they wouldn't tell that this is a 13-year-old. So, for example, one of the things John K mentioned that I also noticed, there was a challenge with sustaining some of the notes. But for me, at your age, that was a small thing because even the mature people fail to do that. But one thing I want you to leave this room knowing is that, number one, you have a very beautiful voice. You have a very big gift, and don't let anything stand in the way of that gift. And if Zabuli agrees, I want us to follow that gift up and pledging even beyond Can You Praise, because it's a beautiful gift.
Thank you.
bapuleginze nze njagenda nkubangize njagenda nkubangize kyonna kye bategeezeza, but we love you. We just want you to get done with this major class, because we've gone through this class. It's not really some easy walk in the park, and it's so definitive for your secondary education. Obakitegeera, so tubadde tusabuddeyo omale P7 ne bw'okoma omusiniano ng'oli mudde, we will accommodate you, but P7 is key, right? So ogenda kuzza obunasi ekyo, genda oyite okomewo tukole talent search mu linnya lya Yesu. Tweyanziza.
Thank you so much.
Can you praise Cinderella?
Who am I talking to?
Katongole Lea.
Kato. Oh, we have two layers, eh? Oh, the other one was Lonel Israel. Oh, Katongole. Is that your daddy's name?
Yes.
Oh, nice. He knows you're here.
No.
Is he still living?
Yes.
Okay. The story might be long, eh? How old are you, Katongole Lea?
I'm 25.
25.
Yes.
Remind us again, what do you do?
I'm done with school,
Yeah?
so I work.
What do you do?
It's a long story.
Okay, the title of what you do, like description.
I'm a chemical engineer by profession.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are we?
8.
Now what? With that smile you're saying,
Yeah.
what can I do? What can we do to make it?
Nothing.
Not apart from the yes from all of us. What else can we do?
Just say yes.
That's what will make you feel better.
Yeah.
What song are you doing for us today?
I'm doing You Say by Lauren Dego.
In his playlist. Whenever you're ready, breathe in, then worship God.
Okay. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just a sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Oh, you say I am loved when I can feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe.
Yes, Madam Leah. Wow. Did you need a hug? Like, you know, there are people who will tell you that they are shaking.
Please take the pleasure.
Go give a Jesus
Yeah,
hug.
please,
A
please.
Jesus hug.
Please.
Are you okay with that? Hallelujah, Jesus. Better come here and say no.
After giving her a hug, I prefer it. Okay, like the people that will tell you they are nervous, but for you don't need to say it. And I don't know. This is my prayer. Number one, my prayer is you make it from this round to the next one, and if you do, I think that's the biggest demon we are going to have to fight with, because probably because I know you sing out there, and maybe someone somewhere has mentioned that you have a strong voice. So for me, whatever was wrong with that performance has to do with the fact that you were so tense. When she said,
Were you even able to see?
I did. That's why I even offered to give a hug, because this is something we really need to work on. Personally, I love Lauren Diego so much, like so much. I think Lauren Diego, she has a powerful voice and very unique. I think the person that her voice is in the same category of voices like Adele. She really has a beautiful voice, and that song starts with laws. You did them well, but because you are so tense, when it came to breath control, there is a line that is supposed to be done as one line, but for you to be able to sing, you had to break it into two. Like it happened on a number of occasions. So for me, I see a lot of potential in you, Leah. You have a powerful voice, and I'm going to give you a yes. Just not to try and calm me down. I'm going to give you a yes, but I want you to promise me one thing, because okay, I don't even know what these other people are going to say. I'm going to give you a yes because I can tell that you have it in you. You have a beautiful voice, but these tensions and fears might be your undoing. So you might have to start going and looking yourself in the mirror and face whatever demon it is, because we're just human beings. Like there is nothing special. There is nothing to fear. But I feel like it has had, like, I can just imagine if you were very free to sing, it would have been a very beautiful piece. But I'll still give you a yes.
Katongolele. Do you have anybody who inspires you when it comes to boldness? You do?
No.
Because with what you're aspiring to do, ministry-wise, fear has no space or place whatsoever. Personally, I've never really struggled with that. But I've seen people who have overcome it. And I would love to be able to be a part of that team of people that helps you get over this, if you will actually commit to wanting this out of your life. Because so about tuchogera nga kikunyumira. Then if that's the case, I would love to see you go to the next round and it's a yes for me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Leah, fear has always been the number one element that has made so many people fail, reach their destiny. For your information, fear is something to do with attitude. Yeah? And every one of us here has fear. You see, Judge Zabuli says she doesn't fear. But at least I know her fears. I am blessed to know her fears. I know when she fears. But this is the thing. Maybe it's a kind of attitude that she gives to the fear. Yes? You have to face everything and rise above it. Good?
Yes.
Now that's another story. Did we even have to go there? But here is the thing. You're singing. Lauren, she's one of my favorites, for your information. Yolanda. You know Yolanda Adams? Yeah, sure. But what is so significant about your performance today is how swift you make a transition from a chest voice to a head voice. Am I speaking Chinese?
No, I understand.
You're understanding.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm so in love with that. And only if you can be good to yourself to understand that you're good enough than wasting so much of your time scaring us to fear that you are not going to make it. I am only here to tell you it's a trick that will not work longer, because at least I know you're good, you can make it. So go preach to yourself, not to scare us again. Eh? Thank you. See you to the next round.
Thank you.
Can you praise Cinderella?
Who am I talking to first of all?
I'm Queen Fortunate.
Queen Fortunate.
Yes.
Fortunate, how old are you?
I'm 24.
24. What song are you doing for us today?
I'm doing Don't Worry by Kirk Franklin.
All right. Go for it, mama.
You don't have to worry, and don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning, troubles they don't last always. For there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand, no matter what may come my way. My life is in your hands. So when your tests and trials, they seem to let you down, and all your friends and loved ones are nowhere to be found. Remember, there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand, no matter what may come my way. My life is in your hands. My life is in your hands.
Well, that's us saying yes. We close the audition. God bless you.
What a way to end this day.
Thank you so much for giving us a beautiful end to this. See you at Vibe Church at the live shows.
Oh, that's it?
That's it, Mama.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you pray?